Gosh, they look great, but they smell even better. I feel really bad because right down the road is the car wash place, and it's just like wafting that way. And you know they want to come over and join us. This looks amazing. So the steaks, we put a filet on the last time.
We did.
This one is done now.
That is done.
Okay.
Correct.
So if maybe you're not going the whole steak route this year, you want to just stick with a simple burger. Let's talk about that, because this is kind of a staple of Memorial Day.
Absolutely, the burgers. We've already got these cut. You know, you can go ahead and cut them if you want to, or you can actually ball them up, whichever way you want to do it. But you come right in. Don't be afraid to season these as well.
When it comes to fat content of a burger, how much do you like to go for?
I like to be 80-20.
Okay.
You know, 80 of the lean, 20 of the marbling in it. It gives it that real flavor in it as well. So you don't want to go too much or too little. You know, I think that's a good mix between an 80-20 blend.
This gives it a nice balance.
It definitely does.
Okay.
And our burgers are 8 ounces. That's our standard burger. You can get a 6-ounce burger as well. It depends on what you like. But we really emphasize on having fresh burgers. You know, we hand cut them in-house as well. They're melting in your mouth. They're some of the best burgers I've ever had before in my life.
Absolutely. You dipped them in the same seasoning, I noticed, as the steak.
Yes, I did.
That's right?
I did.
So that works really well on all across the board then.
It is.
Okay. And then when you're done with the burger, how long do you usually like to cook? Because it's a pretty thick burger. You said 8 ounces.
It's a pretty thick burger.
So you're going to do this a little longer than maybe someone cooking at home. They'll probably do maybe a little smaller of one.
Correct.
But what are you going to do?
For this particular burger, it'll be about 7 to 8 minutes for me to cook it. You know, burgers is going to cook a little bit faster. You know, than your your bone-in steaks and so forth. So, just 7 minutes. Put it, don't be afraid to add different ingredients. With burgers, I get a little crazy with them. I can put wilted spinach on it. You can do all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
okay.
I do. I love to put wilted spinach on my burger. I like to do it afterwards, after I do the cheese and whatnot. So, just whatever. You can put bacon on it. Just you can be a lot more creative with burgers and have a great time.
Tim's taking pictures of us right now as we speak. So I want to try this wilted spinach thing while we're cooking the burgers and when we're done with it on mine. Okay. So you would just take this and throw it on the grill then too? Or you do it inside?
I would do that inside actually. I would warm that inside, saute it, get it nice and warm, and then put that directly on top of my burger. All
right, and you actually have a nice little setup here. You kind of stuck with the simple route. You said you can get a little crazy, but we're just doing a simple lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, cheese on there.
Yeah, just simple with that.
All right. And so we're going to let this burger cook now for about 7-8 minutes. We've had it on for 1. Also, I want you to take a look really quick too. You brought some other stuff with you down here.
I did. I have our fried green tomatoes. That's very popular right now as well. It has a chili ranch on top of it with some goat cheese as well. That's our corn that we have on the grill right now, but that's the finished product to it. We have some La Crema on it. It's a Mexican style butter that we put on top of our corn. And then we have our traditional blue rich salad as well. It has blue cheese on it, red onions, tomatoes, and applewood bacon as well.
Yum. All of this looks delicious for sure. So maybe if you don't feel like bringing the grill out and doing it all yourself, stop into Longhorn and you get an amazing meal.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to come back in just a second. I believe we're going to cook dessert for you since you did the main courses.
Okay.
You deserve a timeout, and we're going to whip up something special. That's our last segment, but we'll be right back. Good.
Excited.
Good.